And we're live.
Welcome to the Prank Your Dog podcast, where you get to hear audio of us, like, putting meat behind very clear glass.
Drawing tunnels on the sides of bridges.
We dressed up a girl dog in very sexy lingerie.
And then we put a boulder above her, suspended by what is essentially a piece of string.
And then this fucking coyote showed up. He wasn't part of the equation. But he's here now.
You know what they say? Uh-oh, coyoteos.
They do say that.
I don't know why. Hey, buddy. Can
Dog
you get
step.
off the recording? Yeah. There you go. This is White Boys and the Hound. Back again.
Really an unfortunate name. That is what racists would call their podcast.
Yeah, that does sound like a lynch mob, doesn't it?
It does.
White Boys and the Hound. Ah, shit. Well,
Yeah,
no
White
longer-
Boys and the Hound is either a lynch mob or a band that wishes they were a lynch mob.
Yeah. We've all seen The Green Room. We know what happens.
Yeah, that guy gets stabbed a bunch.
I haven't seen The Green Room.
Captain Picard is a bad guy.
Fucking not Leonard Nimoy. Jesus.
Patricio Stewart. Patrick Stewart plays the head Nazi.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta see this movie.
He's all, yea, verily, I do not trust the... Well, then he says a bad word.
Fair enough. The dog demands Gatorade bottles.
Not Gatorade.
Just the bottles. Kellen's hungover. I'm sleepy. I had to wake up at 3:30 yesterday.
AM?
Yeah, 3:30 in the American fucking morning.
What?
Which is what AM stands for. American morning.
American morning.
In China, it's just
All those
CM.
lazy fucks in Europe get up at noon.
Yeah. Well, they get up in the EM, European morning. Yeah, no. We went fishing on a charter boat, so we had to get up at 3:30, and I went to bed at like midnight. So I got 0 hours of sleep, and then I took Dramamine, which makes you drowsy. So I was fucking unconscious on a boat, and
That's a good way to be on a boat.
just destroyed my sleep schedule. So now I woke up at the time I'm supposed to wake up this morning, 7. And
That's
my
still too
body's
early.
like, what's happening?
Did you catch any marlins or save a drowning teenager, which, as the videos online would lead me to believe, often happens when you go on a fishing
The
boat?
only two things you do. No, I caught salmon, and it was good.
Is that here? Where did you go charter boat fishing?
Lake Michigan has salmon
Really?
in it. They stocked it full of salmon to keep some invasive species under control, and also fishermen can eat fucking salmon.
Nice.
Yeah, so we caught like 9. It's nice. Got a couple of fleas in the fridge.
Are they the salmon that look normal or fucked up?
Normal salmon.
I don't like the...
They're
I did-
traditional fish salmon, not the king salmon, the ones that looks like
that are like red.
Pokemon. They look like Pokemon.
Red and fucked up faces. Have you seen that tweet where the dog has thumbs? The tweet is like, I drew if salmon got even more fucked up, and it's just a more scriggly, jointed salmon than ever before.
Oh god! So it's like photocopying a photocopy. The further,
yes.
yeah. The more salmon-y you make the salmon.
Imagine being the first caveman or whatever to be like, these are the same fish. What the fuck?
Hopefully it wasn't caveman who figured that out. But yeah, it's because when they're like about to die, they go into mating ritual and their face gets into war mode.
Just like it distends, and there's a hook on the front.
No, we got normal coho, not Alaskan king. So,
What if there was a salmon that was racist against the red type of salmon and didn't understand that he would turn into one?
he'd be ageist then?
Which I am not. Dianne Feinstein should be a senator.
Who's that?
She's a senile lady that's in charge of the country.
Joe Biden?
No, it's a senile man that's in
Damn,
charge
if you
of the
transitioned, he'd get. That'd be a good idea for him.
country. The right wing would just be like, I knew it!
Yeah, but the left
Oh,
one
man.
decided-
Lucky. That's
Lucky is loudly humping a pillow.
it's
God damn it.
unfortunate. You're not doing a good job at this, buddy. That pillow is not going to come.
Hang on, let me solve this problem.
There you go, Lucky. Fuck this Gatorade bottle. What do we have to plug? This podcast? Oh, yeah, page. I mean, linktr.ee/itsjustbits for all our links. Our Patreon is there. You can buy shirts. Some of them advocate revolution. Some of them are something I came up with when I was high. They're all something I came up with when I was high. Man, this dog is going to town on that Gatorade bottle. That Gatorade bottle's going to come. My girlfriend listened to the podcast. She asked me to stop using her name.
A little late for that, don't you think?
She said it was fine, and then after she listened to it, she was like, "Just say my girlfriend."
Well, now that she knows there's options.
Yeah, I got taken on a date. Like when you take an elderly dog to like the park for the last time. I thought she was gonna kill me.
Rightfully so.
She like took
You are
me out to
getting
dinner and it was
feral.
like, "Now you get to go to a dive bar and play pool." And I was like, "Really?"
Sure you do. Will there be rabbits?
Yep. She wouldn't let me stop looking across the river
For some reason.
after what I did to Curly's wife.
Oh Lord, what a great. So what was the Kellen's last day date?
Oh, it was a restaurant and not a dive bar.
Was it a good restaurant?
That's a very fancy restaurant.
Oh, fancy restaurant.
I wouldn't have afforded it.
Ah, see, there you go.
It was nice. It was very Italian, not Olive Garden Italian.
Laughably Italian or fancifully Italian?
Fancifully Italian.
Oh.
There was a fawn. Mr. Tumnus was our waiter.
They had fancy feasts for the fancy beasts. The beasts being Italians.
Fancy beast for the fancy beast. She's not even a fancy beast, my cat.
No,
She's a very standard beast.
I would argue substandard, but as the one who stole her for you, that is more a
It
comment
reflects
on
poorly on
myself.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Did we ever figure out what happened to your actual laundry that you thought you were picking up when you put her in the car?
No, we did not.
I keep asking the vet how old she is, and they keep going,
She's cat. She is cat.
She old.
Who's to say?
She's been doing something for a while. No one can say what.
Has it been living or has it been?
Has it been in a terrible third space between death and life? Yes. Do you notice your cat doesn't have pupils?
The bottom definition of a cat. It's the lowest possible.
Technically a cat.
Yeah.
Meets some definitions of a slug.
Yeah. If
You get wet when she touches you, and she's slow.
ideal cat for you though.
Oh, excellent, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Low maintenance.
even this morning. Well, cats don't like sleep deeply ever, so they don't like it when humans do. So
Yeah.
my cat really doesn't like it when I drink. I wake up surrounded by her toys, like an offering to whatever god took me.
Oh, because a god certainly did. Fucking. God damn it! Who's the god of drinking?
Sanguine, the Daedric Lord of Drinking. I've been playing Oblivion. You mean Dionysus?
Thank you. Yeah. To him. Glad we went down that road.
I have been playing Oblivion, and it's like Skyrim, but before. And in Skyrim, when you do the basically Dionysus quest, you get drunk, and it's alleged that you fuck a goat. In Oblivion, you do a sexual assault.
Really?
Yeah, you get a spell that makes people naked, and you go to this. You have to go to the Countess and make her naked in front of everybody, and everyone's like, "Ha ha ha ha! Joy and mirth!" And I'm like, I don't feel good about that,
Dionysus. Jesus Christ.
especially since this Countess is like supposed to be kind of a minor, married off to a different count, and she has that hair that young women had in the '90s.
So, tell me of your why Oblivion? I thought you always did a Skyrim playthrough every summer.
That might also happen. I don't know, because Oblivion was on my computer, and that's where I was sitting when I got the idea.
Fair enough.
Also, I think it might be better.
How many hours have you put into that game?
Oblivion?
Yeah.
There's 3 digits on Steam, but I played it much more on PS3 before that. So
Yeah. And then Oblivion and Skyrim combined. What the
lots.
fuck does that number look like? Yeah.
Definitely a lot. It's crazy. You can do all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in Oblivion, you get shirts and pants instead of every pair of clothes being a jumpsuit.
In Skyrim, it's like that?
In Skyrim, you've got boots, gloves, helmet, and clothes.
Huh. I never
You cannot
realized
mix and match the pants.
that. How dare they?
I think all the fucking armor looks goofy in Oblivion, though. And Skyrim. That's the worst part of those games, is every time as you start leveling up, they're like, would you like armor that looks ridiculous and fanciful? And I'm like, no, I just want cooler brown armor.
My one complaint about those games is Skyrim's graphics are dog shit.
They're especially now. I mean, it's a 12-year-old game.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think it is, because they keep making more of it.
Did they ever set a release date for the next one?
No, they just did a teaser trailer like 5 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess it's going to have to be an even bigger sandbox game is why it's probably taking so long.
Skyrim was smaller than Oblivion, I think.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. What the fuck then? Skyrim felt huge.
It does feel big. They feel big, but then like you can see every city from every other. It's weird. The sizes are all fucked up in those games.
Yeah.
Well, you can like read a book in there, and it's like, and then I went to Riften, which was a bustling city, and then you go in there like, there's like nothing here
Yeah.
because they can't make all them houses.
I never got that deep. Sexually.
Speaking of sexually, I've been reading a lore book from the Elder Scrolls that is about a dark elf queen. But when she was young, she did get fucked by a cat man who had a spiny dick.
The Catman race in the game?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she joined the Thieves Guild, and this guy was like, I'll teach you how to be a thief if we can fuck. And she was like, joke's on you. I was already going to fuck. And then she's like, ow, because his dick has spines on it.
What the fuck did they include that in the lore for?
Well, they took it out after the first game it was in, and they rewrote that part of it. But if you Google it, because you feel like reading it at work, they leave that part in on Google.
Jesus fucking Christ. That's a patch 1.1, I'm guessing.
No, it's in the first game in the 90s, and in that game, you meet the queen that it's about, and she's like, you need to go kill the guy that wrote that.
Yep, fair enough. Isn't it an RPG pretty much in the very, very first one? Like a text-based fucking game?
The first one is like an RPG, yeah. It's like not really a game. And then the second one is Daggerfall, and I think it's pretty good, but it's that shit of where, like, it was before video games were standardized at all, so there's no real understanding of how to do anything. I'm never going to play Daggerfall. I like Morrowind, but Morrowind does that thing where, it's a dice roll whether you hit someone or not.
Yeah.
Which is wrong.
Unlike Fallout 3, where it's the perfect game. You know.
Some would argue New Vegas.
I get that argument. Did I tell you how New Vegas got ruined for me?
No, why?
I was playing New Vegas, and I had my tonsils out, so my plan was pretty much just the entire time I was out of school, beat the whole of New Vegas.
Right.
And at some point, when my tonsils out, I was just trying different flavors of pudding, because, you can only eat so many things. And I tried the worst pudding I've ever had in my fucking life. Butterscotch pudding, shockingly, is the one
I don't know
that's
why they make it.
god-awful, terrible for
really
some reason.
Really should just be chocolate.
Bad. And it was so bad, and I had it while I was playing New Vegas, that it ruined
that
New
every
Vegas.
time you play New Vegas, you
yeah. And I just couldn't play it anymore for like a year and a half. And then I finally picked it back up. I was like, damn, this game slaps.
It is good. It's like a Western.
Yeah, it is. Which is a great thing for them to lead into. And the story's really good, too, in New Vegas. Story slaps pretty hard.
New Vegas is good.
What was the Fallout 4? Was the one that got hyped up too much?
Was it maybe 76? Probably 76.
Yeah, because 4 was... I don't think... 4's story wasn't all that good. I mean, it was...
It's fine.
The shit they added was awesome. That you could, like, build towns and whatnot. That was cool.
I never built any towns.
I did a little. I kind of just collected people. But, yeah.
In a cage. And they weren't allowed to talk.
No, that's a different place. That's a different game. That's a Japanese game that's half blurry. I like that there is now a fetish for pixelated porn. Some people have because they're like, I only jerk off to weird shit from Japan. Now boobs to me look like squares. So just any blurry image, they're like, oh yeah,
yeah. Anytime there's like some cameraman fucks up and there's soft focus, they're just busting in their pants.
Or as they get older, everything makes them come because their vision's just failing.
Talk about it. That shit, man. My vision's going away.
Why? From constant alcoholism?
I think from staring at screens a lot.
Yeah, that too. My eyes hurt a lot.
I fear going blind a lot.
Well, you might try glasses.
I'd get bad at my job. Well, there's an intermediate step.
Which is?
Glasses. Between going blind.
I thought you meant in between glasses.
You can't just get glasses.
I thought I thought the step list was begin going blind, go blind, get glasses, regain sight, then go blind again.
I keep forgetting my girlfriend, whose name will not be mentioned, wears glasses.
But if you go back 2 episodes,
she'll be like, "Don't go back 2 episodes." No, I don't think she's worried about being known. I think she. I don't know. I didn't ask. I was just like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
That's what you say when women tell you to do things.
Well, I don't know about that, but
that's what I say.
I understand the deal behind it. Not everybody wants to
It's
be.
a girl. She's right. I got hit on at a bar the other day, and I was like, haha, once again, I'm sorry this happens to women so much.
This is terrible. Well,
It was bad. She was old.
oof. What's the? We have to discover the summer vibe. By the way, we gotta
Oh.
remember to do that.
Yeah, the blood in my head's very viscous, though.
It's not a really not a great time for idea creation.
As far as I'm concerned, the theme of the summer is the noise that someone makes when you bring them back from the dead in Oblivion. I mean,
The
Skyrim. You can't bring
wine.
that.
It's not as
It's like,
clear and recent in my head as yours.
No, they go. You just be walk. There's a spell that you can get that reanimates someone forever, and they follow you forever. So after you kill the emperor, you should probably make him follow you forever. But then every once in a while, you'll just be like doing something, and behind you, a guy will like do a weird cum noise.
He just does that all the time now?
Yeah. Because he's a dead body. And they put that in there because they thought, oh, yeah, like when you reanimate a guy for like 1 minute, it'll be cool. It's like, oh, he makes a zombie noise. And then they're like, oh, we'll put in a spell where you can always have him alive forever.
So,
But he still makes zombie noise.
can you stack that?
You can only have one at a time. Yeah, it's bullshit.
So do you just like have a pile of dead bodies somewhere in case you want to reanimate the one person you want?
Why? You said we wouldn't talk about that when it was recording.
Again, it's in the game. See how
is?
we get around
Oh,
it?
right. I'm going to kill Ron DeSantis in Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
I really do hope no one hurts him super bad.
What are you chomping on? He
Well-
swallowed it, so it's too late now.
So, whatever's gonna happen's gonna happen now, Lucky.
He's usually pretty good about not eating shit off the floor.
Hello.
Like we pass a
That felt
Twinkie.
like a word.
We pass a Twinkie that because when you live in the city of Chicago, randomly there's. I'm talking about a homosexual. Randomly, there's just garbage in the streets, and I can't pick up all of it. So right now, there's a Twinkie in a side road that we constantly walk down.
I like the way you phrase it though. We pass a Twinkie.
Every
It's
day.
habitual.
Every day we pass a Twinkie, and every time I'm like, "Don't eat the Twinkie," and every time he's like, "I would never eat a Twinkie. What am I, trash?" He smelled it and he was like, "Oh God, no!" And then he kept going.
This sounds like a conversation between two priests.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't eat a Twinkie.
Here you go, bud. Have a Gatorade bottle.
Speaking of uncomfortable things that happen in the South, hold on, I'm seeing if I can come up with something funnier.
Hang on, I'm gonna lock the door. He just opened.
You just opened a door? Why does your dog have thumbs and human eyes?
He's too smart for his own good, man.
I'm not talking. No, I mean the eyes that he's got in a sack. He's got a sack of human eyes.
The real question is, how did he tie the sack shut
And
and,
they can
put
all-
it on the top shelf?
They can all blink. They're alive in there.
Now, is he magic or scientifically brilliant? That is what
That's-
is to be determined.
In this world, science and magic are the same thing. Harpsichord.
No idea what you're doing here, bud.
I hope you're not asking because I don't know.
Moving slowly.
No, I've been watching True Detective.
Oh, so good, man.
Good show. I crack up
First time watch through?
first time. Yeah.
Whoa, it's episode 6, I want to say, best set of tits you'll ever see in the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
If I thought that was episode 2.
Oh, well, then that one.
No, the guy that Woody Harrelson's cheating with.
Yes.
Not a guy, but you know, whatever.
I know what you mean.
The fella,
The chap.
the gentleman with the nice chest.
Yes.
Charlie fucked her on Always Sunny.
Really? Is she the waitress?
That's his real life wife.
That's funny.
No, there's just an episode where this rich couple starts dating Charlie and Dee, and they're like, "This is great, this is awesome." And then at the end, there's a big reveal where the guy was just had a bet with his friends to see like who's the worst woman I can make think I love her, like awful shit. And then,
But the gang of Always Sunny are the people who deserve that, to be fair.
right, well, which is, and this makes it obvious because then the girl is like, "Charlie, I wasn't doing that. I actually like you," and Charlie's like, "I was doing that to you. I only slept with you to get to the waitress." He's like, you know what a real woman does? Make a man wait for years and years.
Would you push Lucky down? He likes to stand on the piano nowadays.
You can't stand on the piano.
He wants to, though.
You're not allowed.
Yeah.
He doesn't allow you.
That's good. Rile him up.
Hello.
Anger him.
I fucking love every time in True Detective when Matthew McConaughey says something like,
Yeah.
just like, man, I don't know if we can solve this crime given the fact that we're in a turtle's dream right now. And Woody Harrelson is so mad.
Could you quit being who you are right now?
He goes, I just want you to stop saying odd shit. Did you get any sleep? I don't sleep. I just dream.
What did I just say? Fucking great.
I like, that show feels like one of the writers, not all of them, but one of them thought whatever was happening was supernatural.
Yeah, 100%.
They're just like, oh,
And that's the that's a great
maybe
way to
demon?
write a thing. And everybody else like, no demon.
and he's like,
Maybe
I'm going to write
demon?
this scene as though demon.
And we're gonna go ahead and tone that back.
It's bleak. It's so bleak.
yeah.
Everybody hates everyone around them and themselves.
I think because there's I think they're making a new season if I remember correctly.
They've made a couple, haven't they?
Yeah.
I'm only going to watch the first one, probably.
First three. We're good.
Is one of those the Chris Rock one?
Wait, how many episodes are in the first season? Shit.
But they're different people every season.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But Ty has a good canon to it, and I forget what it was. I think it's the first 2 seasons, maybe. 14-hour full watch, something like that. We did it the right way, which is binge the entire show with no talking allowed, and the volume turned up to damn near 110.
That should be done.
It was a pretty good way to watch it. And then people would constantly,
tonight.
because we were living in the
Rugby house?
yeah, so there was people in and out constantly that we had to fucking like shh at the door. It was great.
Shh, there's a murderer / maybe demon. I mean, not demon. That's tying deer heads to stuff.
You're welcome to watch this with us. The rule is no talking. Sit the fuck down.
Don't
Or
say okay.
Get the fuck out.
Don't say okay like that one analyst at BTN who someone will go, okay, hold, and he'll go, okay.
Nope. The hold part.
It's very funny. Also, I watched, speaking of things Chris Rock is in, I watched...
He's in True Detective?
He's in one of the seasons.
Huh.
Maybe
Go
I'm
on.
thinking of Fargo. I may be thinking of Fargo.
I have no idea.
Doesn't matter. I watched The Longest Yard.
Mm-hmm.
The tone of that movie is all over the fucking place.
And pretty homophobic as well.
I mean, it is. And that's what my girlfriend said before he watched. She's like, it's problematic, but it's a comfort movie. I think it's not all that awful. I mean, they should have gotten some actual weird twinks to play the weird twinks. But Sandler's character is always very nice to them. And they get their nice outfits at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
It's laughing at them, but it doesn't feel all that cruel.
Yeah. You know, there were worse movies
As
of the
early
time.
2000s homophobia goes.
Tamer.
Somewhat, so it's better.
Yeah.
What is with the tone of that movie? Sometimes it's like, I'm Tracy Morgan and I'm going to suck your balls. And then it's like, yeah, our friend's dead.
Yeah. Because every comedy used to be a rom-com for a while, and they didn't have the romantic comedy angle in that one. So they were like, well, what can we do then? And it's like, well, there's got to be some form of gravitas in this comedy.
We'll kill Chris Rock.
Yeah. That's what we'll blow him up.
At the end, they're like, oh, are they going to kill Adam Sandler at the end of this movie? No,
Yeah. That too. How will we kill Chris Rock? Let's use an IED in the middle of a conflict all about IEDs. Because that was after, it was after 2001. So we were in Afghanistan.
You know, we were doing it. We were doing
We
it.
were getting IED'd.
I was so excited when Bruce Reynolds showed up. I keep saying
Where-
Bruce Reynolds.
What? Oh, yeah, he was the coach.
Burt Reynolds. He was the coach. I think it was implied that he was his character in the other movie.
I didn't catch that too much.
But I was like, but it's Burt Reynolds. He's from the original one. And
Yeah.
my girlfriend was like, the original one?
Yeah.
And I was like, why do you think when you said we were going to watch The Longest Yard, I was like, the Adam Sandler one?
Yeah.
And she was like, I didn't know why you said that. I thought it was weird.
Which is fair for her to do.
I'm realizing that sometimes it'll be like, you were just going to let me say that? And she was like, a lot of the things that you think are normal to say, I have to just let you say that.
So, yes, it's hard to know when to correct you.
The other day she goes, I love you, but you are strange. And I was like, anyone else can say that, but there's just 2 of us in this relationship. There's no baseline. You're strange.
There's baseline previous relationships.
It's weird that you act like normal people.
No, there's a baseline. Previous relationships. I hate to play devil's advocate here, but no, I don't. I'm white. We love playing devil's advocate.
What if we brought it back just to clean some stuff up, and then we went back to they can have rights? Devil's advocate.
In a game.
She listened to Clowning Around, but only the first half.
What?
And I was like, that's not the good half.
Really? Why?
She fell asleep.
Fair enough. Well, finish it later.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, it's a good podcast to fall asleep to. It's insane, and that's it. Nope, just insane.
You'll never realize when you start dreaming.
Yeah, I bet it gives you some weird fucking dreams, though. I bet.
Probably.
I can't imagine it
I've had
doesn't.
some fucked up dreams lately.
What, is it the drinking, the massive amount of stress, the relationship? What could it be?
I think it was that I didn't smoke weed, so I had a dream, and I was like, ah! Forgot those happened.
Yeah, they do.
We got chased by the cops.
That's a cool dream.
They were accusing us of some gross stuff. So.
Less cool dream.
We were eating lunch at a fancy cafe in like a Westmont or Downers type downtown, and then the cops showed up and were like, "Are you guys that fuck those dogs?" And we were like, "No!" And they were like, "You are. You're under arrest."
Jesus.
And you were fast enough to get away.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, "I swear, guys, I don't know. I didn't. I really didn't."
Dude, post-weed dreams are nuts. After you smoke for a week or two and then you stop and you fucking have a real dream. Holy shit. Those are
crazy.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway, come here, Lucky. Time to make those cops right.
If I'm going to jail for it anyways. Oh.
And the cops are like, aha, this was a sting operation. We knew you hadn't before, but now you have.
That's complicated bust you got there, sir.
And the dog stands up and he's like, that's right, I'm an undercover officer.
He's the... Dog's got a little badge on. German Shepherd.
Yeah, it was, speaking of Officer Rover, you're supposed to bust him before you have sex. And the dog's like, I'm a cop on the edge.
Yeah, sunglasses and a guitar sting.
I'm a dog that can talk and likes to get fucked as part of prostitution stings.
That's just a guy in a costume at this
Officer
point.
Rover.
It's clearly just a man in a
No,
costume.
we just have a low budget. we couldn't pay for the real dog that can talk. Okay, we can get to Air Bud now.
Oh, yeah, shit. We were talking about the Air Bud cinematic universe, which would be fun to dissect at one point, but also maddening at the same time.
They can talk. This dog, which was just an average dog apart from
Oh,
his
yeah, by the Puppies
ability
movie.
to score basketballs, but then his offspring can speak, but you were saying they don't actually talk? You just hear them, the audience hears them?
I believe that's what it is. I fucking can't remember for the life of me. We should dissect the Air Bud cinematic universe at some point, because it's basketball. First of all, it's the Bo Jackson of fucking dogs, because not only can it play basketball, it can play football. I think there was a tennis one.
There's probably baseball, right?
There's got to be baseball. How
This
would it
dog did
bat?
what Michael Jordan couldn't.
Yeah, really. How would it bat? Well, to be fair, it's all little league games.
That's true. Children are bad at sports. Maybe maybe it's not all that impressive that a dog is better at soccer than a child.
Yeah, because they're just not very good. Okay, hang on. I gotta look up what the whole Air Bud cinematic universe is, and I'm going to look it up using the words Air Bud cinematic universe,
The ABCU.
if you will. I almost typed in ABCU. Careful, make sure the dog's not eating your cord. Air Bud
Yeah,
cinematic
I'm
universe actually. Oh my God! It's actually called the ABCU.
Is there a wiki for it?
Shit you
Tell me
not.
there's a wiki.
I'm going to the IMDb first. Air Bud basketball. Air Bud Golden, Air Bud original 1997.
97, wow.
Oh my God. And the ratings just start going down. There's a lot of them, actually.
Shout out to the best Twitter handle I ever had, Air Bud Dwyer.
Okay. Air Bud 1997 basketball. We all know that one. 5.3 rating. Air Bud 2 Golden Receiver. Hilarious.
Okay, football.
Football. 4.5 rating. Air Bud World Pup. That's the soccer one where he's got all the dogs, where all the puppies. He's got a fucking soccer team.
He's got the puppies already in the third one?
Yeah, third Air Bud World Pup is the
And
soccer one.
can they speak in that?
I think they can be understood.
Not, I know, yeah, but is that, do they, as soon as the puppies
I
are there,
remember the puppies
you can
were the
hear
ones.
them?
Yeah. Oh my God, there's so fucking many. And then there's baseball. Air Bud 7th inning fetch.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 5 is Airbud Spikes Back, which is volleyball.
That's not a dog pun, though, so.
Yeah,
Bumps that stay. Bumps that stay. There you go. There you go. Fuck you, whoever made that movie.
Spikes Back. Spike is supposed to be a dog. I can see that. Okay, and then for some reason, just thrown in here, number 6 is the Duke, which is not a golden retriever at all.
What?
It's a Cocker Spaniel, and he's getting crowned. I can't tell you. I gotta fucking look at the... When his nephew tries to wrest control of his estate from him, the Duke of Dingwall removes the boy from his will and leaves everything to his dog. So it's a dog that gets crowned Duke?
It's a dog monarch?
But that's not about it. It's not playing sports at that point. It's just a dog with serfs. Instead of a dog who surfs, which would have been better.
Ain't no rule that says a dog can't exploit labor.
That's essentially what they're doing. Ain't no rule that says a dog can't let them eat cake.
I mean, there must be a scene in that where someone's like, nah, I dare to prove if this animal at the table, but then the dog has perfect table manners.
Okay, we can't. I would love to do 15 more minutes on the Duke, but the next one is MVP, Most Valuable Primate. Which is still part of the Air Bud cinematic universe, but it's a monkey playing hockey.
I think this is just a universe where there was a little bit more lead in gasoline. They're just letting animals do stuff.
Either humans got dumber or animals got smarter in this universe.
Hard to say
what happened.
Which,
or a combination of the two.
This is like a Planet of the Apes, but a little bit.
You're just walking.
Yep,
into
he's
the
dumb. He can't play soccer.
Keep walking.
He's definitely putting his feet in bad places.
Yeah. And then...
Bad job with your feet,
okay, there's a second... Oh, my God. MVP Most Vertical Primate is the sequel, and it's...
Okay, there's...
It's a monkey who skateboards.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be basketball, and that was going to be touchy, but...
Okay, and then MXP, Most Extreme Primate, and it's
and
snowboards.
That's just a monkey that kills people.
Okay, and yeah, MXXXP. No, but the rating is what's insane for here, because the hockey, and the first one is a 4.2, the second one is a 3.9, and then the third one goes back up to 4.2.
Weird.
Somebody was diligent enough to be like, this was as good as the first one.
I can't believe they got an actual animal to play hockey before a black guy.
Oh my God. Oh my. Number 12 in the series is Air Buddies. That's the one where they can talk.
Can they not talk? I don't think they can talk when in World Pup.
I'm certain they can be understood, but they can't talk.
I think what's interesting is Air Bud is never the main character, but then his children are the main character.
Yeah.
By the way, this is a very middle America movie. There's no way that he just knocked up some dog. So Air Bud must have a wife.
Jesus Christ, I think he does. And in Air Buddies, I do remember... No, they could talk because they all had specific personalities. Like, right. I can see it on the cover, too.
There was one that was a girl.
Yeah. That was her personality.
The woman one.
Yeah. But hang on, that's number 12. We're not even 10. Number 10 is Chestnut, Hero of Central Park, first of all.
Is Chestnut a squirrel?
No, it's another dog. It's just... Just
a different dog?
Two sisters at an orphanage find a puppy and hide it. When they're adopted by a couple at Central Park, they bring it secretly with them. Even in a big apartment, it's a Jesus, this is a long fucking... Oh my God. Even in a big apartment, it's a problem hiding and feeding a growing Great Dane. What the fuck does it have to do with a dog who can play sports?
This is just... I kind of want to get back to the one that's Princess Diaries for dogs.
The Duke?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to, because there's... Hang on, oh my God, hang on.
I know what that whole movie is.
There's 26.
Oh my
There's
God.
26 of them. The most recent one is in 2018.
They're still making them.
There's multiple Christmas episodes. Holy
Shrek
shit!
only got one.
Okay, we gotta do this layer by layer, starting with the Duke.
Okay, the Duke over. There's a different movie called The Duke about a Duke that's not a dog.
Duke, 88-minute runtime, 4.5. The Duke, 1999. Look at that one. The trailer is 21 seconds.
Its plot concerns a dog, Hubert, inheriting a Scottish country mansion.
Jesus.
Directed by Philip Spink, which sounds like a name I made up.
Could you imagine being somebody who lives in that area? Well, that too. I don't know who's got it worse. Ain't no rule that says a dog can't fucking rule a country.
Oh, however, two greedy relatives have it in for the dog as they scheme to take over the manor.
It's a dog doing Princess Di? Does the dog die? Just avoiding murders from the queen the whole time?
This dog shook hands with an AIDS patient and revolutionized care. This is another Air Bud movie where the villains are absolutely right because they're like, yeah, a dog can't do people stuff. There's people like, yeah, a dog shouldn't be the Duke. And they're like, you just want the fortune. It's like,
no.
instead of the dog.
Yes, a human being is starving in the streets. Let's take care of that guy over the dog. My lord.
The Duke of Dingwall. Good God.
Is that the... Oh, that's the name of the place. Dingwall. Jesus Christ.
That sounds like a slur against the people of England.
Oh, well, it is.
Which is okay
so
to
good.
do.
Most valuable primate is the next... Okay, yeah, how do you get there from the Duke? My lord, hang on. Let me look. Chestnut Hero of Central Park is just about owning a Great Dane. I don't know why it's in the same...
You can feel the coke wearing off in the writer's brains.
And then the next one, number 11 in the cinematic universe, is Spy Mate, about a primate spy.
Did they just pivot to monkeys?
I bet you can do more with monkeys. You know,
probably. The monkeys they cooperate.
They can play hockey. I can't imagine a dog getting trained like a stunt dog to get trained to play hockey.
That dog just dies.
Well, or just falls a lot.
Yeah, but then there's dudes skating around. Like that dog is gonna get so many tendons clipped in the first 20 seconds.
Oh no! Yeah, somebody raises a skate to the dog.
The soundtrack of that movie is just yelping.
They muted that track after a while.
That's we already did that bit about in Homeward Bound where they fight the bear.
Oh yeah,
and they definitely killed a lot of dogs.
Yeah, there's no animals were harmed in the making this film at the end of that
because they harmed them.
They were,
and then they shot the bear at the end in retribution.
Well, at least there's that.
I like the unrated version of Homeward Bound where they just fucking shoot the bear. Just the dog stands up and he goes, "It's me, Officer Rover," from the joke before, and then he shoots the bear, and then puts lipstick on because Officer Rover is an anti-gay trope from the 90s.
I have no idea. You just lost me.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure you knew.
I had something.
So number 12 is Air Buddies, and that's the one where they develop the ability to talk. Also, hang on.
Which is not what the movie's about, oddly enough.
I gotta find out which one.
It's not these dogs wrestling with consciousness.
No. I forget what they do. Is it a soccer team?
Matthew McConaughey from True Detective talking about Air Buddies, and it's like, it's awful what they did to those dogs. Ripped them out of not knowing what was going on and made them conscious.
Could you stop saying weird shit?
I don't sleep. I just watch Air Bud.
As in dream of a world where dogs can struggle with consciousness like I do.
Dog suffered like me.
I really see myself in the Air Buddies movie. Those dogs just screaming internally, but their outward dialogue so normal.
Well, Cole, who do you think nailed the antlers to this lady? I don't think it was someone. Look at all these paw prints around the court.
Air Bud, True Detective.
Ain't no rule that says a dog can't murder women gruesomely. Except there is, and we're detectives, and we have to stop it.
No, actually, there isn't a law that says dogs can't murder in real life.
Serial killer. Oh, but the twist is, it was just a human in a dog suit, and he is on the stand with whiskers painted on his face, like, you can't convict a dog. It doesn't say it's illegal for a dog to do it.
No rule.
And the judge is just talking with the lawyer, like, so no, insanity. I know. He looks like Wilfred. He's doing Wilfred.
Yeah, shouldn't every serial killer be able to plead insanity then, though?
I don't know how it works.
Because it's like, well...
The law's not... It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
It's not about that.
My girlfriend watched a documentary about Scientology, and I made a joke about it, and she was like, how do you know about... I should have known you would know a lot of it.
Excellent.
I was like, yeah, he could have been a great sci-fi writer if he just said it was fiction, but no. He had to have slaves on the boat. She's like, how'd you know about the boat? I didn't know about the boat.
Yeah, no, the boat was a big deal. What was it called again? It had
the Sea Org?
Yeah, it had a cool name.
Oh, it sounds dope.
Oh yeah.
There's no time. If he were a sci-fi writer, he would be everyone's favorite.
Yeah. If only. Anyways, so number 12 is Air Buddies. That's where they gain consciousness. No, no, number
That's why the
12.
beginning of the movie is them screaming as their consciousness is forced into the world like a birth.
No, I think the beginning of the movie is them being born. So,
And screaming.
well, yelping, but yeah.
No,
number 13
no, I
is-
should not be.
Number
unlucky.
13 is a Snow Buddies.
I remember
which
Snow Buddies.
Is it's one of the highest rated in the franchise, 5.1. So that's one of the highest
Really?
ratings in the franchise.
Snow Buddies. They probably
I think
aped Snow Dogs.
5.7. Chestnut, Hero of Central Park, the one that's just a Great Dane, is 5.7. It's
What
the
makes him
highest
a
rated.
hero?
I don't know.
Did he like bite a cop or something?
I have no idea.
No, I'm
I
asking
know
you.
what you know.
I'm asking you.
The only difference
I'm
between
your
us,
mom watching a movie. Who is that guy?
we're watching the same film, buddy. Snow Buddies is 5.1, and it features a husky in it too. So there's also a
See,
husky.
I would just watch Snow Dogs. If I was ever about to watch Snow Buddies,
yeah.
I would just watch Snow Dogs.
And then
so
we-
I can see Cuba Gooding Jr. go, or
Bite
should
it.
I call you Daddy-O? And then bite a dog.
Yeah. Something about him biting that dog. Okay.
Really?
Okay. Hang on a minute. Number 14 is Space Buddies, where they go to space.
Fight Jason?
That's number 4. Yeah, how many Jason versus Freddy fights? There's like 10 of those.
All of these movies that go on forever, they eventually all fight each other. So there's going to have to be like Snow Buddies versus Predator.
Well, I think the Snow Buddies was a crossover with a puppy of a dog from Snow Dogs, I must imagine.
It would be.
I assume there's a throwaway line in there of something like
so
that.
what? So it's the Air Bud cinematic universe could be so many universes.
It's a test. It would be fun to discover it's like loosely tied to one universe, but
It's like Machete. It's Spy Kids. It's them. They're
oh
there.
wait a second, did they do it? Yeah, Most Vertical Primate 2. Hang on, when was it released?
When they cross over with that guy that played basketball in the Luck of the Irish movie.
Well, it's released in 2001, but what month is the question I have.
That really feels like a movie from a more innocent time.
Yeah, well, it was released in 2001, so it was filmed in a more innocent time. Oh, is that why?
Just people with hollow eyes staring at the screen as a monkey does some hooping, and they're just like, it's not funny anymore. I saw the towers fall.
Yeah. And Most Extreme Brian didn't get released until 2004. So they took a hiatus after. Oh, God.
Speaking of 9/11, by the way, I heard a
As we do.
hilarious Daniel Tosh joke. He's like, I don't know why they needed to do 2. That was gauche. Like, it's something about, no, he's like, I don't think it would have been that bad if they'd only done 1. I don't think it would have gotten all that bad. And, I know what you're thinking. Does it really matter? If they only hit 1, would that really have mattered? Well, it mattered to my brother.
Is that canon?
I don't think his brother died in 9/11. Maybe.
That's fair enough.
I think he lies a lot.
Yeah, I do too. But,
It's a blast.
yeah, it's a funny line. So, worth it.
My dog did 9/11.
Airbud 9/11.
That's why they call him Air Bud.
No. There's no rule that says a golden retriever can't fly a plane.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not. What would they... Terrorism? There's no rule that dogs can't commit
Anything you
terrorism.
can convict a human of, you can convict a dog of. Unless the dog is married to someone who's been convicted of the crime, you can't convict a husband and wife for the same crime.
George Bush getting told a dog has hit the second tower.
Mr. President, there's been a second dog.
Mr. President, the dogs have gained consciousness.
They won't stop screaming. They have committed such horrors. The one with a bow is just pulling intestines out of people and leaving them.
Oh my God.
It's kind of cute. It looks a little bit like when a dog tugs on the curtains or
Yeah,
something like that.
it's cute.
But it is people's entrails, and they are alive and screaming.
There was a great joke from something like that where it was a guy was like bleeding to death and his guts were spilling out, and a dog comes in and starts pulling at it. He's like, Rover, no. It's great.
Well, I could see it in your mouth.
No. Okay. So 14 is Space Buddies, where they go to space. So by
Hannibal
number
Lecter's dog
14,
begging for human flesh.
what?
Hannibal Lecter's dog begging at the table for human flesh.
No.
No.
I bet Hannibal Lecter's dog would
I made this for
eat
me.
people. It would.
No, who'd he talk?
Touche. I didn't think about that. So 14 is Space Buddies. So by then they have the ability to pilot a spacecraft. Arguably,
Are they not escorted
more
to space?
complex? It looks like they're. I'm looking at.
Is there no human lead in Space Buddies?
No, the dog. There is a dog lead in Space Buddies. That is the dog, the Sputnik dog, the Russian space dog.
Is up there and not dead? Laika?
I'm just guessing. The whole description is Disney's pups are back and take one small step for dog and one giant leap for dog kind.
But they don't go to the moon.
Do they? I don't
maybe
know.
they do. I hope that there is a very cliche Russian accented dog in that. Like,
That's what I'm
yes,
assuming.
Mother Russia has sent me to space. That is why I am Basset Hound.
It's a dog in a different. It's an orange spacesuit. It looks like the old spacesuit.
Old spacesuit.
From I'm guessing. I'm looking at the covers and the names here, so I don't fucking know because I'm not gonna watch this dog shit. Hey, number 15 is Santa Buddies. I assume they rescue Christmas. And number
No,
oh my
Santa
god,
actually gives them to people, but to different owners.
these dogs must be separated so they cannot speak to each other. That's how they've gained the power of consciousness. It's like
No, it's like that scene in Django. He's looking down at Air Bud like, dog's got sand. Got no use for an Air Bud with sand. You will sell him cheap.
I'm gonna move on now. They did a whole Santa run. Number 16, The Search for Santa Paws, which it looks like Santa has a dog that they've lost, and now they've moved on to white golden retrievers.
Well, that's unfortunate, and also that it seems to. I would have thought that Santa was a dog. Is what this movie?
No, because it's clearly on Santa's back. That's for sure. And then number 17 is Santa Paws 2, The Santa Pups. And that's just got dogs in the... No, they're in Santa's sack. So I assume there's another... It's got to be... All three of them just has to be different iterations of A Dog Saves Christmas. It has to be.
Christmas must be in great danger a lot.
Yeah,
these
I
3
assume
years.
they're the reindeer in this situation is my guess. One of them has to just be the story of Rudolph. I
Can you imagine
guarantee
what
it.
people did when only the first one came out and they didn't know what to do for the rest of the night at Christmas with their family because there was only one Air Bud Santa?
Santa Buddies. 2009, 2010, and 2012 was the release. Oh, and then there's a Spooky Buddies that follows this, which is 18. Number 18, Spooky Buddies, 2011.
And the dogs are all like huge slavering pit bulls eating children, and that's what's scary.
No, it looks like a Scooby-Doo ripoff. So
They're just putting.
they're doing Scooby-Doo,
Yeah.
but what if it was all dogs? Because all of them are golden retrievers,
But
and
there's
then
one human
one
with a
of
speech impediment.
No, one of them's a beagle.
Oh, and he's got a speech impediment.
That's funny. Oh, and then there's Treasure Buddies, which is one of them. It's the same situation where they're hunting for treasure, though, and instead of one of them being a beagle, one of them is a camel. So I don't. And there's that monkey, the classic monkey when somebody has the box
with the fez.
Yeah, a capuchin, I think it is. Jesus Christ! And then there's Oh my God!
Do they? Oh, I remember. They gained superpowers.
Super Buddies which they already had.
Because they're dogs that can talk.
From Air Bud, this is actually the natural progression of what would happen. Is because
We're just
this
watching
dog
evolution.
can play basketball, and dogs evolve quicker than people because it's a 7-year span instead of a fucking.
Oh my God! So his wife, they must have like bred him with a superpowered dog. They were just bombarding animals with radiation until one didn't die, and then it could play basketball.
The town that all this takes place in is Chernobyl. Actually,
No, it's the town from Teeth.
oh yeah.
There's
or
two-
my hometown, which is a very polluted area. But our pollutions then go the bad way, not so much the
You don't
good
get
way.
superpowers
No.
or vaginal teeth.
We did not, which could be okay. And then we got another just non sequitur. Oh, a few non sequiturs. Hang on, which is Russell Madness.
Is that a pun?
When a man inherits his grandfather's arena, he and his family try to restore the family wrestling business with the help of a talking monkey and their star attraction, a wrestling dog. Not the star attraction of a talking monkey.
The wrestling
That's
dog.
old hat by this point in this universe.
How is it-
because animals have already become so intelligent that nobody
They're already
gives a
like, oh,
shit.
yeah, talking-
Yeah,
one of
of
those talking
course
monkeys.
monkeys talk. That's the point we're at in this world.
Now, a dog wrestler, I really feel like is just a dog biting people. Like,
It's how do you wrestle without biting people?
there's no way. That's how the dog manipulates things.
And also, it's a Jack Russell Terrier. It's a very small dog.
it's like a Rey Mysterio type wrestler.
I mean, it is WWE.
Does he have a mask?
No, it's a dog. It doesn't need a mask. There's only one dog that wrestles. What would the point of the mask be? Okay.
No, I'm a different talking dog that wears a luchador mask, not the one you're thinking of.
Jesus Christ. I think it's still going on. Well, no, the last one is in 2018. So COVID killed the Air Bud cinematic universe after 26
We'll
movies.
never get to see Viral Buddies.
Oh my god. Oh.
Ain't no rule that says it's a fucking dog. Like, ain't no rule that says a dog's got to wear a fucking face diaper to go to a restaurant.
Ain't no rule that says a dog can't storm the Capitol.
There is.
There's so many rules. Oh my god. Oh, just dogs committing massive. Oh no.
Every fucking third act of this movie is you claiming a dog is allowed to do a thing that no one's allowed to do. Ain't no rule that says a dog can't steal shit from Fort Knox.
The next one is Monkey Up, which is a parody of. It must be a parody of Man Up with a monkey.
I thought it was going to be Step Up. I thought it was going to be a Channing Tatum
is
monkey.
it? Hang, I didn't read the description. With their parents preoccupied with their new careers, a young girl and her brother befriend a talking monkey, which again is not the star attraction of it. It's just
That's just a set. There's no.
Yeah.
They're not paying attention to how might you encounter a talking monkey.
it is commonplace in this. There are
talking monkeys that you see. They made a friend with one
who is struggling to be taken seriously as an actor.
I struggle to take it seriously.
I think that's Man Up.
Sorry,
So
monkey
it's
that
a
wants to be Paul Giamatti.
The monkey wants to be like a serious actor. He's sick of his bit roles as a monkey.
I expect you to die, Mr. Bond, and then he pushes the button with his foot.
Yeah, and everybody's like, "That's hilarious, good job," and he's
very
like,
charming.
smoking a cigarette, like I don't want to be.
I'm a fucking actor. I'm like a Colin Firth type.
I'm sick of being. Oh my god! So the next one is Pup Stars 2016, 4.4 rating on IMDb.
Okay, were they're musical?
This one's about a Yorkshire Terrier, which I've always said we don't have enough diversity in dog actors, so I'm glad that they're finally
it's all golden
diversifying.
Retrievers,
Yeah,
which are the white people of dogs?
100%. Yeah, a Yorkshire Terrier competing in a televised singing competitions. Okay, so now it's commonplace that dogs can talk, let alone
what if we make them sing? That's why it's not just a dog going like oh wow wow wow, is it?
I can't.
Again, you have the same information as me.
Yeah,
but
I can't imagine it is.
It's got to be a dog actually singing.
At this point, animals can just straight up talk.
I bet Vanessa Hudgens voices that dog.
God damn it! I do want to know who voices that dog. Hang on, I'm going back. I'm going back in.
We're going back in, folks.
Okay. 12 user reviews, 3 critic reviews. How did it even get a 4.4? I don't even... That's astonishing to me.
Roger Ebert said surprisingly easy to follow.
How wasn't it so you think you can dance? How... Doggins.
American Fido.
Top credits, maybe? Director Robert Vince later hung himself. I'm kidding.
I was so excited.
No, it's nobody's in this. I mean, we should have known that. Carla Jimenez, Mackenzie Moss, Susie Well, Jonathan Magnum.
A lot of the Jonathan Magnum.
Mangum.
Oh.
Yeah, it's less fun.
Jonathan Magnum, they picked him up right off the porn set and were like, okay, it's a talking dog.
You get that.
And he's like, okay, I fuck it.
Ziggy Marley is a voice in it. Oh, as Dog Gnarly. So he plays himself as a dog.
As Dog Marley, yeah. Yeah, that's not. Oh, is it a golden retriever with just a hat with dreads?
Oh,
that's what it is.
Oh,
That's
one of the
definitely what it
dogs' name is Simon Growl, by the way.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
There's a dog that's mean, and there's Growla Abdul, and she's the nice one.
That scared the shit out of me. One of the characters' name is Chris Coppola. I was like, what? Oh, no. He's dead.
Francis Ford.
My lord.
Gotta get Nick Cage in one of these fucking things.
Jesus. I mean, look up Nick Cage Air Bud. Nick Cage ABCU. Okay. Oh, there's a sequel to Pup Star. Pup Star Better Together.
Oh, sure.
And then, there's a third. Oh, there's 4. Pup Star World Tour. And
Pup Star really took off.
Pup Star Christmas. So Pup Star, the series, even gets a Christmas episode. Yeah, a Christmas spinoff. And they're all...
I keep trying to Google Dog Marley, but it keeps showing me the dead one from the Owen Wilson movie.
What?
I'm trying to Google Dog Marley, that character,
yeah,
and it just keeps showing me Marley and me.
Holy shit. That took almost half an hour to get through the entire Air Bud cinematic universe with my brain not even remotely intact. That's insanity.
Now I found a picture of Ziggy Marley next to a dog.
It's Dog Gnarly. Gnarly.
Oh, he's not a skateboarder?
Yeah, it does sound like that. Sounds like it'd be in the chimpanzee one.
The Pup Star Wikipedia.
Holy shit!
Oh, Dog Gnarly looks so good. I'm an adult. Thank you, website.
What?
The website asked me if I was an adult.
Is that why?
Oh, Dog Gnarly.
Let me see it.
That dog is stoned.
Oh yeah, it's a dog with. It looks a little Jewish. Isn't it Ziggy Marley?
No, what?
I'm from a distance. I don't. It looked more like a yarmulke than a Rastafarian hat.
I get that.
Yeah.
Why don't they have Jewish hair, bud?
I don't know, man.
Passover buddies?
Passover buddies. Oh, they start doing Veggie Tales hairbuds. Fucking Jesus, my head hurts.
I want to see a dog say Baruch Hashem.
Yeah. Oh, my God. If Airbud Street could talk. Okay, that's what
Other Air Bud movies. This is
yeah. My head hurts though. It's difficult after seeing this level of cocaine in Hollywood. I'm getting a cocaine hangover just from fucking reeling.
The Good, the Bud, and the Pugly.
Oh, nice. Where a pug, instead of getting shot with dye packs in their chest that explode, they just put a pug in front of every bullet. That's just directed by the same people who brought you Mile and Notice.
just a field of dog corpses after that movie.
Oh. Officer and an Irish Setterman, maybe? I mean, if we're...
What other types of dogs are there?
Yeah. It's tough. Fucking... Don't Look Pup.
It's just a kind of fat DiCaprio dog.
Yeah.
And,
that everybody wants to
dating
fuck?
a puppy.
Oh, duh. That dog's 25 weeks old. Yeah, getting a little old for me. Oh, my God, you monster.
Oh, no. But I liked you in The Man in the Iron Mask. The Dog in the Iron Mask.
Yeah.
It's just for the dog. He's like, it's horrible. It's untold torture. Save me, Three Musketeers. And then it just cuts to him going, whoa, 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 whoa. And the human's like, yeah, I know he bites, so I had to get him a muzzle.
Oh yeah, the Man in the Iron Mask is just a dog with a muzzle at the end.
It's not even.
What's the movie where they pan out at the end and it's 9/11?
Remember Me?
Oh shit!
And we widen out and it's 9/11, and then the other writers were like, yeah.
Oh yeah, damn it! I mean, it's unrelated.
Remember Dog, where it's the exact same as Remember Me, but then they pan out and the dog from that dog airplane video is just flying into the Twin Towers.
I have a counterpoint that is a non sequitur, so we'll have to go back to the dog versions of everything. But
okay.
You, me, and Remember Dupree.
And then we widen out, and the whole time it's been 9/11.
It's been wow.
Oh wow, there's been a second plane. Wes Anderson 9/11.
Oh no! Did Wes Anderson direct? You mean Dupree?
No, but Owen Wilson's in a lot of Wes Anderson movies. That's where I went. So it's just a pastel blue sky, but with a straight on, almost like a play shot of the Twin Towers, and
then it's the stick planes where you can see the stick off the plane and it's like moving all wobbly because a puppeteer is clearly poorly working it.
Oh, that would be a great start. And then we widen out and it's not 9/11 twist, and they're in a doctor's office and Bill Murray is like, my grandson won't stop reenacting 9/11, and then Jason Schwartzman's like, I'm a psychiatrist and I'm interested in this case. And then you learn something about Jewish families?
I can't remember. I can't tell you what Wes Anderson movie you're doing because I do not like Wes Anderson except
I'm
for
just doing
Isle of
Wes
Dogs.
Anderson tropes.
Tropes, nice. I mean,
Life
I
of
do
Pi is
like
good.
I love his tropes, but sometimes it just does not work. Like was The Secret Life of Walter Mittyham?
I don't think so.
Maybe. Okay, so it's not that. The Family something or other. The Family Fantastic. Shit. They all live in a...
Captain Fantastic.
No, there's a house that they all fucking kind of live in vaguely.
Royal Tenenbaums?
Yes,
You thinking
the
of
Royal
Tenenbaums?
Tenenbaums.
I've never
Thank
seen that.
you. It's not. I can't fucking get it. I've tried to watch it a couple of times. Now the Royal Terriers.
The Life of Dogic with Steve Awu.
There you go. Oh no, because that's just an anime fan. Steve Awu. Steve Uwu.
The Life Aquatic with Steve Awu.
Nachi-san. And then it's just 7 gunshots.
Oh, Leopard-Chaka-san. Oh, he's biting me. He's killing me. He's eating me.
Good. I'm glad he did. You're too old to like Sailor Moon this much.
Ara. I'm being eaten.
Secret Life of Jesus
Pets.
Christ. Isle of Dogs was very good.
I did like I Love Dogs. Do you get what the name is? I Love Dogs. I Love Dogs.
Oh, nice.
George Clooney was a dog.
Really good movie, but we can't
George
make it
Clooney was a
about
fox.
dogs.
The Fantastic Mr. Dog. It's the Fantastic Mr. Fox, except he's
Yeah,
just a dog.
Just a dog. It's just a field dog. That's the only difference.
It's a movie about a cat. Stuart Little, he's still a mouse. Everyone else is a dog. They just eat him.
Otis and Milo. Now this just rolls in reverse for no fucking reason.
Otis and Milo is just about 2 people lost in the woods.
Yeah.
And they killed a lot of people for the bear scene.
Oh, got horror movies, but with dogs replaced.
We've already done Hannibal Lecter as a dog.
Yeah, that's not so much a horror movie. I consider that a
I guess
psychological
it's a thriller.
thriller.
Yeah. I think it'd be
True
very
dog
fun.
detective. But
True dog detective.
But that's now instead of the dog being the murderer, it's the dog is played by Woody Harrelson.
It's untrue crime. Man, I think it'd be
text
very
us
funny.
the ones that we're missing.
Exactly. And I don't know.
Yeah, but I could point and snap at you to give me more time to think of the next one. Fuck.
Text the dog movies we're missing to 872-257-6962. 872-257-6962.
Nice. The only number we can find that has the number 69 in it.
Yeah. Text a picture of you 69ing to this phone. Not with a person, though.
We're going to get so sued.
Oh, God. My girlfriend told me a fucking great story, and I can't tell it.
Why not?
I'll tell you.
Oh, well, the podcast, we're in an hour and 4. So, I mean, I don't mind ending with text us the ones we missed.
Yeah, text us the dogs that we missed.
Yeah, we do a lot of work here. Why don't you do some of the fucking work? Why don't you
be funny, asshole?
Why don't you send us some bits? We'll read them on the next... Yeah, that's how we start the next episode. We read the ones that they sent
They
us.
sent us. All right, you better send us something.
Hell yeah.
By the
Look, we
way,
did a
I
little
think-
thing here.
Little
We did a
thing.
little creative
Now you
action.
gotta listen next time to see if we choose yours.
Hey.
By the way, if we ever have to do that thing where we get away from the cops by pretending we are having a fight, but then we take the cop's gun, the thing we should pretend to fight about is whether Hannibal Lecter's dog would eat people or dogs.
That is a good thing. Because he's getting table scraps. Of course he would be eating
No,
people.
but Hannibal Lecter's dog is as insane as Hannibal Lecter, so he eats dogs.
But how would he get the access? He doesn't have the intelligence.
Hannibal Lecter respects him.
And then we take their guns.
Then we reach for the officer service weapon.
Always a good idea.
And then the
if you're
canine-
ever pulled over, go ahead and reach for the gun. It shows dominance.
Cops will respect you.
Good night, everybody.